Hey, what is up guys? Jeremy here and welcome back to another video. We're doing another best tweaks of the week. If you guys haven't seen the previous episodes, I will leave the playlist link down in the description, so be sure to check out the previous best tweaks of the week videos. And before I even get into this, I'm going to mention that I will be doing a complete setup video for this current setup. So if you guys want to see exactly how I make my device look the way it does, I will be making a designated setup video for this, just because I'm sure a lot of you are going to be wondering what tweaks and what I'm all using to make my device look the way it does. So once I've done that video, I will add the link in the description, so be sure to check that out if you guys are curious about any other tweaks that I might have and I don't mention in video. But anyways, we're going to kick this off with the theme I'm using. It's called Hypsta Part 2. I've actually done some of my own customizing to it. It does come with some alternative icons, and I've kind of switched some around and basically made it the way I wanted it to look. And it's a pretty awesome looking theme, in my opinion. It's just got a really kind of hipster kind of look to it. The name matches the theme, in my opinion. As you can see with a lot of these app icons, it's got a really cool looking style. Here are some more of the stock Apple applications. As you can see here, you got the phone app, Maps, Find Friends, iTunes, etc. Some more here. So definitely a very, very cool looking theme, in my opinion. I mean, considering one of the app icons is a stormtrooper, this is definitely an awesome theme. So again, that's called Hypsta Part 2. Next up, we have Happy Chick. This is a multi-system emulator. And what I mean by that is you can play a bunch of different devices within this application. So you can play Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced, PSP, PlayStation, Nintendo, N64, etc. A whole bunch of different games or gaming systems you can play within this one application. Like I said, multi-system emulator. So here are my games here that I've downloaded. And basically you can pick and choose whichever game you want to play. We'll just do one, for example, we'll do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And this is for the Game Boy Advanced. As you guys can see, it's got the GBA for iOS kind of emulator, and it's all built into the application, which is pretty crazy. So you will have to add a source in order to get Happy Chick. I will leave the source listed down below. If you guys want to see more in depth about this application, I've done a dedicated video review of just Happy Chick, and I'll leave the video link for that in the description as well in case you guys want to find out more about it. There's also a controller you can get that allows you to play all these games with just a controller, which is really awesome. And I'll leave a video link for that as well once I do the review for it. It's definitely a really cool controller. But like I said, play any of your favorite old school games pretty much on any old school system. Like I said, Game Boy, Sega, Nintendo. Definitely an awesome application to have on your device. Again, it's called Happy Chick. The next tweak I got for you guys is called RevealMenu. Basically what this does is it brings 3D touch to older devices that don't physically have it. So I have the iPhone 6, and with RevealMenu, as you guys can see, I can force touch on my Messages app, and I do get my menu there, same as like the clock application here. If I can do it without putting it into wiggle mode, there we go. As you can see, I have my 3D touch options right there. So that is RevealMenu. And that brings me to the next tweak, which is called Shortcuts, which brings some options to applications that don't actually have 3D touch shortcuts. So if we press on the settings application, as you can see, what Shortcuts gives you is safe mode, power off, respring, reboot. It also works for the weather application. So if I force touch on the weather app, as you can see, it actually shows my current location. It shows the temperature, the high and the low, which is pretty awesome. So basically what Shortcuts does is brings 3D touch options to applications that usually don't have any options. Again, that's called Shortcuts. And then one more tweak that goes along with the 3D touch kind of theme we got going on right now is called 3D App Lock, which allows you to lock applications by 3D touching. So we'll go ahead and force touch on the Messages app. As you can see, there is the option to lock app. So I can go ahead and click on that. Now that application is locked, and the only way I can open it is if I enter my Touch ID. As you guys can see, I don't want to open up my Messages, so I'll do a different one. We can do the settings application. I'll force touch it, click on lock app, and then now it will ask me for Touch ID. Go ahead and scan my fingerprint, and then it allows me to open up my settings, as you guys can see. So a very cool tweak. Again, that's called 3D App Lock. The next tweak I got for you guys is called Roundification. So if I swipe up on my control center, as you guys can see, all of the corners are rounded, and it gives it kind of a, nice rounded effect. You can also have this for Notification Center. I don't have it enabled, but you can have roundification for Notification Center and also your banner notifications. I'm just using it for Control Center because I think it adds a really cool looking effect, but it does allow you to bring roundification to other parts of your device. Very simple tweak. Again, that's called Roundification. The next tweak I got for you guys is definitely an awesome tweak. It's called Controllers for All. Basically, it allows you to connect a PS3 or a PS4 controller to your device via Bluetooth, and then you can play MFI controller supported games from the App Store. Now, of course, there's a limited amount of games from the App Store that actually support the controller. I'll leave a link for a list of applications in the description. Also, to get Controllers for All working on your device, it's a little bit of a setup. I do have a video dedicated and it will show you exactly how to use Controllers for All, so be sure to check out that video. Video link for that is in the description as well. The next tweak I got for you guys is called iWidgets. Basically, it allows you to add widgets to your Springboard. So as you guys can see, I have the day and time widget here on the first page of my Springboard, which I think looks really, really good. So if we go to an open page on our Springboard, just click and hold anywhere that's not on an app icon. So just click and hold. I'm holding on the middle of the screen, and it will open up the widgets menu, as you guys can see. Now, these are, for the most part, all widgets I've downloaded. The one that's on the first page of my Springboard, I believe that one's called LP2. I'm going to go ahead and click on Forecast to show you guys, for example, here. So you have user interaction, you enter your code, which is your area code. You can change it from 12-hour to 24-hour time. You can change it from Fahrenheit to Celsius. You also can use widget weather, which goes off of your GPS location for the weather information. And then you can change the language at the bottom. I'm just going to go ahead and click on Add, and as you guys can see, it will add that widget to my Springboard. And then now from here, you can actually put your icons in the wiggle mode, and that will allow you to move the widget to anywhere on your Springboard that you want to. So this is basically what iWidgets is used for. Very cool. So I'll delete that. And then to go along with iWidgets, we have free iWidgets app, which is the application right here, as you guys can see. So we'll go ahead and open up the free iWidgets app. And basically what this allows you to do is to find widgets that are free and download them directly from this application. That way you don't have to search through Cydia and try and find widgets. You can just have a designated application that allows you to find whatever you like. So we'll just do sort by likes, and then we can go ahead and scroll through a couple of these. So you get a nice little screenshot preview of what the widget looks like. This one's actually pretty cool looking, small clock there. You can just swipe through all these different widgets. There's tons of different widgets to choose from. You can go ahead and click on page 2 and go through all the different pages of all these different widgets. I'll go back up to the top. I really like this one right here, small clock. So if you want to download it, just click on the down arrow, which is download. You'll get a pop-up asking you whether you want to download it. I'm going to go ahead and say yes, and then you'll get another pop-up saying it's complete. So that one's called small clock. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of the free iWidgets app, click and hold anywhere in my Springboard, and I'm going to enable the small clock, which I just downloaded. Click on add, and there it is, as you guys can see. I'm going to go ahead and put my icons into wiggle mode here, and then I can move that widget to wherever I want on my Springboard. So definitely a great combo, iWidgets and then free iWidgets app. They kind of go hand in hand. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Some more awesome tweaks you can get from Cydia. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to throw me a thumbs up. That really helps me out a lot here at the channel. Also, like I said, there's a lot of links, and if you guys want to get more specific with certain tweaks, check out the description. I'll have all the sources you need. Also other tutorial videos I've done on other stuff, so be sure to check out everything there. But anyways, if you guys want to see more tweak videos like this in the future, don't forget to click that subscribe button. This has been Jeremy, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.